Hi guys, I think I'm live. Let me see. Let's see if it's working here. Is anybody there? Can anybody see me? Here we go. Okay, so it says live stream Chameleon for iPad. I realize that is because. Do do do. Hi Naomi. Hi. Yay, I'm live. Okay, good. It works. Hi, Liz. Starshine. Hey. Okay, I'm using my phone. Zach. All right, you're here. Yay, Steven. Christine and Celeste. Brenda. Hi. Hi, Simon. Hi, Becky. Becky Beetle. Mate VG. Evie. Oh, great. Veronica's wrapping up. Fishbone, hi. I'm going to take a few minutes at the beginning here just to let, folks come in. Christina, hi. Um, Unfortunately, I was not able to go live using YouTube's app for some reason. Went squirrely on me. So I'm using a different app. And I have to use my phone to see the chat. So if you see me looking off to the side, I'm looking at the chat. So, hi, Elfin Tarot. I haven't seen you in forever, Elvira. Where have you been? Hi, Miles. Witch of the Wands, Celtic Witch. El Rands, Tammy Pie. Yay! Come on in. We are not in the garage today. I thought it best to probably stick close to the source because I've been having some internet issues here at home. So I am in the den. That's where I'm at today. Hi, Andrea, Leslie, Michelle, Claire, Robin, Bookwhite. Ha ha, Jeff, you are here, man, and I am making you a moderator, dude. So here we go. Hold on. Ooh. Where are you? Actions. Whoa. Okay, it won't let me do the moderator business. Oh, this is no good, guys. Hold on a second. Hi, everybody. Well, Crystal Mama. Awesome. Yay. Come on in, folks. File in. I'm going to give, a few minutes for everybody to hop over from Veronica's channel. Has this not been a great time? Oh my gosh, I cannot believe all the good stuff today. I'm so excited. I am so excited to be here. And all right, I'm going to have to just keep my eye on Jeff because it does not let me. My phone isn't letting me make you a moderator. Of course not. Of course not. So, Becca, hi, sweetheart. I love you. I'm having a good time. Oh, Henrietta, nice to see you. Oh, I'm so happy to see everybody. Come on in, Keegan, Dee Dee. Woohoo, Simon, you must be so proud of yourself. This was fantastic. This is a great idea. Feathers and Fate. Kay. Hi. Michelle. Happy Beauty. Billy's Craft Room. Evie. Oh, I'm so excited to see everybody. So, my topic is going to be about Kickstarter and indie decks. And so that's what I'm going to talk about. And then I'll have Jeff keep an eye out for questions. If you have questions, please address them in all capitals so, it kind of pops out at me at the chat because I've been watching the other chats. I haven't said anything because it's just all scrolling too fast. You guys are just so awesome. Everybody's having so much fun talking to everybody. Oh, okay, Wendy's Tarot Journey. Hi, honey. All right, it will be here. Yes, my live chat is going to be up afterwards for anybody to watch after my time slot is over, okay? So, let's see. How many folks do I have in here? Does it tell me? Let me see. Of course, the phone doesn't do any good for anybody. So, okay. That Barb girl, Christina, hi. Christy Moore. If you click on the person, it will give you, you know what, Evie? I tried that and it does not work on my phone. I thought it would, but it doesn't. It lets me put a user in timeout or block them or remove them, but it doesn't give me the option to make them a moderator, right? So, Henrietta, how to find indie decks in Europe? Oh boy. Okay, that might be a challenge. So, hi Heidi. Heidi, bunny kisses. What is on my indie wish list? Okay, well, I'm going to get to some of these questions, but first, let me tell you about a little bit about indie and Kickstarter decks. So, Kickstarter, first of all, there's Kickstarter and then there's IndieGoGo. And both of them are what are called crowdfunding websites where people can put their products up. They have to set a dollar limit. And I know on Kickstarter, they usually ask you to put in the minimum required to get the deck done. Okay, Kickstarter also has a 60-day maximum that you can have your deck up for funding. Most people do less than that because if it's longer than that, most people lose interest. So it's got to be quick to pull people in. So this is for Kickstarter. For IndieGoGo, the same thing applies. You have to have a minimum amount initially to get the job done, to put your deck up, and you also have 60 days to get it funded. Now, what's different on IndieGoGo is after the 60 days, you can change your project to what's called in demand. So if you search on IndieGoGo and you find in demand, that means it's a continuation of a crowdfunding that was successful, but they want to keep it going. They want to do more. And with that, there is no more minimum required, and there is no more, you can have it for however long you want to have it up for sale over there. Classic example is the Crow Tarot. The Crow Tarot is available over on IndieGoGo, and it is currently in a in-demand status. So it's still available for you to pre-order because I don't think the deck is due until next year. Okay? So those are the big setup things that creators have to do when using Kickstarter or IndieGoGo. All right. Chat's just a scrolling here, so I'm going to go back and just take a look. Take a look. Back the Majestic. Okay, Zach, yes, I backed the Majestic Earth Tarot, so that's a done deal. Mercury retrograde. Yes. Ah, my soul sister. Willowwind the Thrifty Witch. Hello, sweetheart. Zach, I do not have a desktop computer, so I am doing this from my iPad and then my phone. We talked about that before. 10 hours without sleep, slap happy. Oh, somewhere in time, Tarot, bless your heart. Oh, Gracie, hi, honey. Okay, so does anybody have any questions about the setup of how Kickstarter and how IndieGoGo works? Okay. Now, as far as funding, as far as backing decks, this is my experience. I have successfully so far backed 17 decks, and only one of those decks was canceled because they didn't make the required amount. So all the rest has gone through. So when I go searching on Kickstarter, And usually I search for tarot first and then oracle. And that's how I find what decks have come up. And I search every week. I do a search. And I believe our wonderful Amber in Wonderland, who, lets us all know in Flock, for those of you who don't know, for Love of Cards on Facebook, all the tasty new decks that are coming out on Kickstarter. So I do my search and I find a deck I want to back. So you open it up. Now, a lot of people go straight to the cards. They look at the cards. If they like the cards, they back the deck. That's not enough for me. I need a little bit more. So, Sherry Bug. Okay, if you don't get the deck, well, first of all, neither Kickstarter or IndieGoGo will charge you unless the deck has been fully funded. If the deck is fully funded, then at the end of whatever term limits they have set, like, if they set 14 days, at the end of 14 days, then yes, you will be charged. If they don't make the required minimum amount, then no, it goes away and that's all there is to it. Same thing for IndieGoGo. Okay. Thanks, Jeff. I'm all caught up, I think. Okay, so what I look for is, of course, I look at the cards, and it's got to be aesthetically pleasing to me. I also read what the creator has written, and depending on how detailed they are about where their vision came from and what they're trying to accomplish, decides if I go further in or not. And of course, I'm always looking at stretch goals too. The other thing is, if you click on it, it'll say more info, and that will actually tell you more about the deck creator. Their bio is there. So you can look and see, do they do this as a profession? Have they done another deck that's been fully funded? What other kind of projects have they put up? And depending on what that has to say, sometimes I will go with new creators who haven't done this before because they need help. It's their first project. You have to give them the benefit of the doubt. And until, they're nasty or something, I always give everybody the benefit of the doubt. But how long generally till you received? Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. Anyway, let me finish my thought here. So those are the three areas I look for. I look at the cards, I look at the content of what the creator has to say, and then I look at the creator's bio before I fully decide if I want to invest in this deck or not. So I have a question from Naomi Hewitt. Naomi, does the price include shipping or does that get added on at a later date? Okay, when you select your reward, there's a separate pop-up that shows how much shipping is. And when you hit pledge, it will add those two together. So the shipping will already be included in your pledge at that moment. Gracie, a modern unicorn. Which platform, in your opinion, is best for the backers of the decks? From what I have seen, Kickstarter, hands down. IndieGoGo is very slow, not only with their process, but with the advertising as well. So the only good side I really see to IndieGoGo is if somebody has an in-demand deck, which means they've already done the fundraising, it's been fully funded, and they just want to continue creating more. So that is great for them. Also, IndieGoGo has what's called a marketplace where people who have already created their decks, funded their decks, put them up for sale on the marketplace area of IndieGoGo. So that's what I primarily use IndieGoGo for. So I think Kickstarter is definitely a better platform for backers of decks, initially anyway. Keegan Frank, sometimes the shipping is added later, depends on how the creator set it. Most of that's the other thing. Again, you have to, the devil is in the details. For Kickstarter, you have to pay attention because now I've seen it happen, but very few times has the deck creator said that the shipping's going to be done a different way. Now, I did have that happen to me once, and the creator made such a weird issue about the shipping that she was going to charge the shipping through another website, and it just really got very convoluted. And you know what? I didn't back the deck. And a lot of other people didn't back the deck either, because that starts getting into the touchy thing if you're going into more than one application to recoup your money. So that just didn't feel good to me, and personally, I wouldn't do it if I were you. Kickstarter has a way for them to collect the money for the shipping. The problem was the creator did not want to pay Kickstarter their piece of the pie. So if she charged from a different website, she did not have to pony up to Kickstarter for their additional amount for shipping, which I can understand trying to cut corners, but it just makes it sound just a little off to me to do that. So, yeah, that would be my opinion. Becca Tarot Night Owl, is the quality better? No, I don't think so. I think both areas have the same quality decks. You either have it or you don't. So that's something you need to pay attention to when they start talking about cardstock. How thick is the cardstock? And that should be something that a deck creator should have as far as their blurb of what the cards are. The more detail on a set of cards, the better off the creator is to get people to back it, because people want to know these things. And if they've worked in the tarot area, then they're going to realize that these are the types of things that people are going to ask and want to know. JR, have you ever used GoFundMe? No, I have never seen tarot backed on GoFundMe. That's usually for people with personal financial issues due to illnesses, deaths, various other reasons. It's not normally a place people use for funding tarot decks, at least not that I have found. But I may look into that just because, I've never seen anybody do it. Okay. Evie, yes, you should think about doing a Kickstarter for your deck. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, where am I going here? Let's stir the past. All right, Gracie. Oh, you're going to stir the pot some more. All right, Gracie. Should there be rules for the creators of back decks to protect the backers? Well, that's a really good question, Gracie. Really good question. I don't know how there would be any kind of a protection for the backers, because Kickstarters take so long. I mean, you're usually backing decks that aren't going to be ready for 6 months to a year at least after they have been funded. So your best way is another way of kind of knowing about what's happening with the creation of the deck is, as they say, you have to do your homework. So what I also do, besides reading everything, is how many updates are they posting? If people comment, do they respond to the comments or do they ignore them? If a person has a Facebook page or an Instagram, I go follow to see the creation of the deck or what's going on. And if I'm not seeing a lot of action, that usually gets the hackles on the back of my neck raised. That something is funky, something isn't right. So, and you know what, guys? A lot of us are witchy woo here. So use your intuition. You know when something doesn't feel right. You know this. So pay attention to those feelings as well. Okay? I know that's not a very good answer, Gracie, but it's all I got. It's all I got at the moment. All right, where are we going? Okay, slip the trap. Do you think new creators might want to consider make playing cards or game crafter instead? Usually, what I have found is, again, after a deck has been fully funded, and after their initial backers get their decks, a lot of them do go to Game Crafter. I ended up having that happen with my Tarot and my Rabbit tarot decks that I got off Etsy. It was shortly afterwards that she now starts making them through Game Crafter. I also got another deck. Oh, it was my Charles Dickens tarot. Yes, I think it was the Charles Dickens tarot that they were going to, he was going to go to Game Crafter after his backers. And even he said to me that the difference between Kickstarter and Game Crafter is, he said with Game Crafter, he could not really guarantee the quality of the deck because it was up to Game Crafter at that point. So with his Kickstarter, he could ensure the quality of the decks because they were all being shipped to him. And of course, he ships them out from wherever he is. So that's something to consider. Wow, you guys, you guys are awesome with all these comments and things. Trying to keep up, trying to keep up. Okay, so. Oh, Rock My Tarot. Hello, sweetheart. Hello, Julia. All right. Where are we? All right, Jeff, am I all caught up with questions here? Let me know what's going on. I know I have a bit of a lag. Oh, Winter Night Hair, great. I don't know if your quality was lower than it was supposed to be. That's the hard part. JR. Yeah, see, that's the problem with Game Crafters. Sometimes they do have issues like that. How long does it take to get a deck? From Game Crafter or from Kickstarter? Kickstarter is usually, it takes 3 to 6 months after the deck has been fully funded before you get your deck. Some decks will go up to a year. Yeah. So, hope that it wouldn't be priced extravagantly. That's true. Gothic Moon was done with MPC. Things are okay. I'm lagging. Okay, Jeff, no worries. If you don't get the deck, do you get a refund? If you don't get the deck, you damn well better get a refund. If the creator does not provide a deck and you've talked to the creator and they, are not forthcoming, I would report them to Kickstarter because that will prevent them from being able to do another project on Kickstarter. If Kickstarter has enough complaints about this individual because they're not getting their decks, they won't be able to. And I don't know if Kickstarter will take legal action on your behalf or not. So that may be something I need to check into to see if Kickstarter actually goes after them for that. but I do know that there is a way to report them to Kickstarter. Oh, I missed your question, Amethyst. All right, I'm scrolling back up. I'm scrolling back up, hun. Thank you guys for keeping me and letting me know what's going on here. I'm trying. Oh wow, you were way back here, Amethyst. Where were you, hun? Uh-oh. Amethyst, can you ask it again? Because I can't seem to find it, dear. Ooh. Alright, Saul. I don't know what language you're talking in. Or because I can't rock my chair. I'm gonna have to make some dinner. Oh, the platform that I think is the best. Oh, Rock My Tarot, Hammer Saul, yes. Because I have no idea what he's saying. Okay. Remove. There we go. How'd that... Did I do good there? Thank you. I already hammered him, so there we go. Saul is Russian. I figured he was Russian, but I had no idea. I couldn't understand what he was saying. I have no idea, so... Uh-oh. What's going on? Somebody's hammering people. Oh, okay. Don't hammer my mom. Hi, Shirley. Okay, so... Alright, troll be gone. Troll be gone. Kickstarter does not issue refunds. Transactions are between backers and creators directly. To request a refund for a pledge, please contact the project creator. Thank you, Keegan. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh. Thanks, Lori. Who? Oh, my goodness. Blue Dog, Rose, Rabbit, and... Badgers, Forest. Oh, good, good, good. I'm glad, Whale Song, to know that you have all of them. Yeah, that's great. Sometimes, like I said, Game Crafter is not all bad. Sometimes the cards come out great. Sometimes, you know, they don't come out so great. So you kind of take your chances. Saul's back. Okay. All right, what is going on here? Oh my god. Oh, sorry guys. So in Russian and promising to learn English. All right, guys, we're gonna let Saul go. Just let Saul be. I don't understand what he's saying. I'm glad Lori knows Russian so she can translate. And I wish I could make Lori a moderator so she could deal with them, but okay. Okay, so thanks, Keegan. I guess that, well, I didn't say that Kickstarter issued refunds. What I said is if you reported the creator, Kickstarter will not let them do another project. Unfortunately, refunds are between you and the creator. And yes, there have been some people who have been burned, definitely. That's why I'm really very choosy about which decks I back. I'm very detailed.